Today on Food Circus, we head back to beautiful downtown Albion, Michigan to showcase two of the many amazing businesses in the area. Foundry, Bakehouse, and Deli, as well as Superior Street Mercantile. First, we visit Foundry, Bakehouse, and Deli. The Foundry attracts visitors from Albion and the surrounding areas. And I can see why. It's located on the ground floor of the historic Peabody Building in downtown. They're a built-from-scratch local business serving breakfast and lunch with in-season ingredients from local food artisans. They'll even make custom cakes. Dine in or take out, and catering is available. The Foundry is key to the town's redevelopment and local economy, and they have so much to offer. Owner Emily Verbecki tells us more about this fabulous place.
So the Foundry really is a continuation of Albion's long history of taking from almost nothing, raw material, raw metal, and making it into something great and amazing and useful. So for us, we're just continuing that on with flour and sugar and salt and yeast to make things like bread, cookies, donuts, pastries, muffins, all like pretty much anything you think of. And then we go that next step and we take our bread and put it on great sandwiches. If you're more on the salad side, we've got great things on the salad side too. So this is really a continuation and the continued story of Albion and the value of taking things, making with your hands and supporting your community and supporting your family.
Are these all from Albion?
Yeah, so
I assume they would be.
So Albion, cool. Actually, some of the foundries had their own photographers, and so they took many of these photos and then had them kind of in newsletters. The Albion History Room was very kind enough to let us to scan a lot of the photos that they have in their archives and then reprint them onto photos here and to be able to showcase those parts and pieces. So we will have people who work there will come and talk to their grandkids about parts of the Foundry and what it was. My grandfather is actually in this photo here. We didn't even plan it.
Incredibly clear.
Yeah, so
they turned out so nice.
Yep, and then we actually have one of, I think, Albion's oldest residents. He's still alive. He's in this other picture over here.
The Foundry has amazing food and amazing bread. So baker Amanda Clement is going to give me a sample of one of their favorites. I'm so excited. She showed me this bread, which, I mean, look at that. It is incredible. Tell me a little bit about this.
All right, this is our harvest grain bread. It's got two kinds of seeds on the inside. Gets brushed with egg wash, two kinds of seeds on the outside, and then you get the score.
Yeah.
It goes in our deck ovens. When we steam the bread, it gets that nice crust on it.
It looks amazing. I was gonna say, and then do you score the top with the knife and then it kind of does its own thing, in the oven?
Yep, before you put it in the proofer, then it just kind of like opens up and...
It really has a nice crust, even without being toasted.
You can taste the molasses in it too a little bit for some sweetness.
Sesame.
And poppy seeds.
And poppy seeds. Toast and butter hook me up. Just look at this all-star lineup of bread they have to offer. English muffin, brioche, Foundry white, oatmeal wheat, sourdough, marble rye, cinnamon swirl, rosemary olive oil, harvest grain, and ciabatta. I'll be sure to try them all. Now we're on to the amazing bacon breakfast sandwich. All right, Emily's back here now by the ovens, and I see some beautiful bread and cheese.
Yes.
What's
so
rock and rolling?
Right now we've got our egg and some bacon getting finished off.
Ooh.
This is kind of how we do our breakfast sandwiches. So we do not make them necessarily ahead of time. They're made to order because you want it to be hot and delicious. So good. So it does take a few extra minutes. Really good things.
Yes.
Take a little extra time.
That's right.
So we've got those in the oven right now, but this is our egg bun. We make it for hamburgers. This has got some good heft to it, so it really holds on to our egg, but we have brioche buns that have sesame seeds that are delicious for hamburgers
whatever.
and pulled pork.
Some beautiful bacon there.
Yep. and it's on eggs.
Yes.
They're like a scrambled egg, but they have some extra leaven added to them to make it very delicious.
And that cheese just melted so wonderfully on that bun.
Yes. So it is hot.
Wow, look at this.
Do you want to give that a try?
The egg is creamy. A little different. Very good.
Some people really enjoy putting it on one of our bagels. Makes it like extra
really
big
good.
meal. Our Cope sandwich is one of our most popular ones. It has turkey and apple slices, which you might think doesn't go on a sandwich, but it's really good all year long. It's kind of light, but filling, so you don't have to really like, if you're looking for something a little bit lighter than what, and then we get cheddar cheese to go on it. We'll put some turkey on this. And then this is our herb mayo that we make in-house that really pairs very well with our apple slices. Some apple slices on it and a little bit of lettuce.
I can't believe that. Look at that. It doesn't get any, really, the bread is like so ultra soft. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. The mayo's very good too. The apple flavor is not overpowering at all. What you really get is like what she said, the crispness. You get that crunch from the apple, you know, right? And it's as crispy, if not more, than the lettuce, okay? The food at the Foundry Bakehouse and Deli is truly incredible. And we're just getting started. More from Foundry Bakehouse and Deli and a visit to Superior Street Mercantile after these messages. Stay tuned.
Galazio Restaurant in Albion takes pride in offering homemade Greek and Mediterranean cuisine. Our authentic recipes, beautiful bar, and intimate dining area make for a truly memorable dining experience. And be sure to leave room for dessert. Dine in or take out with a large variety of menu items to choose from. You can't go wrong. Enjoy a unique dining experience unlike any other at Galazio Restaurant in Albion, creating homemade Greek food simply for you.
My voice.
My passion.
My path.
My career.
Concord Community Schools. Our students shatter expectations.
Coming to the Potter Center at Jackson College is country music's original supergroup, Sawyer Brown. Friday, September 29th. Sing along to some of their many hit singles, including Some Girls Do and Thank God for You.
Thank for the money, thank God for you. Yeah.
Tickets are on sale now at the Potter Center box office or online at jccmi.edu/Potter Center. Don't miss the legendary country music stars of Sawyer Brown. One night only, Friday, September 29th.
We are back at Foundry Bakehouse and Deli, located on the ground floor of the historic Peabody Building in downtown Albion. Opened in 2019, the Foundry is the only locally owned bakery to open in Albion in decades. They are key to the town's redevelopment and local economy, and what they bring to the community is something every town should offer. Owner Emily Verbecki has already made a fabulous breakfast bacon sandwich and their popular Cope sandwich. Let's see what's next.
Well, we know, that a lot of our customers love a great Italian sub, because they've got lots of meat, lots of cheese.
Yep,
so
Tammy's
our
favorite.
Italian sub comes on our Italian sub bun. We have two cheeses. We do both mozzarella and provolone cheese on it. And then put that on there. We have both ham and salami on
Italian
our
style.
Yes, exactly.
Let's go.
And then we have a house-made muffaletta, which is a lot of people ask about it. It's an olive spread primarily, but it's got some of that vinegar if you really like a olive oil and vinegar on your Italian sandwiches or whatnot.
Yep.
That'll kind of achieve a similar flavor for you.
It's really authentic. It's a really good.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like olives, okay.
Sure.
It's very good. Very
Yep.
good.
And then we put banana peppers
Wow.
and slices of tomato on it.
Yeah, that is the real deals right there, man. Wow.
And you know what's really great is that we source a fair amount of our produce from the Mercantile. So it's a way for us to support a local business, help them continue to do business, and there's a really handsome delivery guy that happens to be my husband who brings down the things and ingredients that we need. How about that for you?
The Italian sandwich. Look at that.
So this is our shakeout.
The shakeout.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. Huh. Let's try this one. That has such a great chewy, that bottom of that sandwich bun, you know? That's really good. And oh my gosh. That's really good ham. The flavors are just excellent. The salami, of course, that stands out always on that Italian sandwich. But the muffaletta too, it's very good. It's not overpowering at all. I mean, so don't worry. Like it would be worth trying it even on the side if you're not sure, because you will want to end up putting it on your sandwich. It almost just kind of adds like a depth of flavor.
This is our gate salad. It's definitely a meal altogether. A lot of people go like, that is plenty once they see the size of it. So we do tomatoes, shredded cheddar, red onions, and bacon, grilled chicken breast, and some egg that we slice up. And then
fresh avocado.
Yep. And then we can put, you can put any dressing on it that you like. We have a whole variety of dressings and whatnot, but yeah, so this is a little bit on the lighter side, but
sandwiches,
great things.
Salads, breakfast sandwiches too. I'm just gonna try to get as much on there as I can, dude. Well, I mean, I want a little bit of it, like all the goodies, right? So a little bit of the egg, and I need some chicken and bacon, of course, and the lettuce, chicken.
And we really think that salads pair perfectly with dessert bars or cookies, so you can have a lot of balance in your life here at the bakery. You can have a salad and you can have a little something sweet too.
Or get it to go.
Right.
Excellent, as I would expect. Okay, all this stuff is great. And now, this is one of the homemade items that you said you can get one type here and the other type is only available at the Mercantile.
Yeah, so, and it's really important for everybody to know that these are take and bake, so we do not serve them hot. You are the only one that has the pleasure of actually eating it hot. So,
my goodness sakes.
So our pot pies have chicken. It's a roux base, and it's cream. It's got corn, peas, potatoes in it. So my dad is not a green bean fan, so we don't have green beans in it. And but we make our crust here, filling them and top them all in house.
And you always want to be careful because they'll just get you.
I know, they can
hot,
get
you
so
gotta be careful,
fast.
but it smells so good. Wow. It has a nice little kind of sweetness to it. Right? Just from the corn. I mean, because it doesn't taste like there's sugar in it. It's not like sweetened, okay? But it does have a natural sweetness. Maybe from the crust?
Yeah,
too?
it is. Partly from the crust, too.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's some of it is just the butter that's in the crust, the butter that's in the roux, too, will add and give some of that sweetness to it.
But it's real pretty. I mean, come on, it's got everything in there. So it doesn't have the green beans, but there's peas in there, and the carrots and corn, and of course the chicken, and the turkey is down the road, okay, which we might check out later. But you can only get these here or at Mercantile, and they're take and bake. So you just take them home and put them in the oven, eat them when you want to eat them. But boy, oh boy, yeah, that's really good.
It takes a team effort to make all these delicious baked goods, and Emily has a terrific group that works so great together. It takes a lot of time to make their donuts and cakes look this beautiful, but as you can see, it is well worth it.
Now it's time to learn more about these amazing donuts.
We have a variety of both cake and yeast donuts, which is sort of the different leavening process on what gives donuts their nice lift.
Yeah.
So this is an example of our chocolate cake donut that we make into a cookies and cream.
Wow.
So it's got buttercream on the top of it. It's delicious.
Yes.
This is one of our house specialties, our Foundry roll. It's a cinnamon swirled donut, obviously fried, with buttercream and nuts on top of it. We also offer it as a glazed. So if you're not a nut
Peanut
fan,
person? Yeah.
yep, exactly.
Wow.
And then these are some examples of sort of our yeast donuts. We do a standard yeast ring, but we do these braids, chocolate with sprinkles, chocolate on its own.
Love
Yep.
those.
And we do all of our fillings in-house. So this is a raspberry filled filling. Bismarck, so we do a variety of fillings. We'll play with them seasonally too for our fillings.
I like that.
And but this is just a little selection of all the, we have sour cream, which is your standard old-fashioned blueberry. Then we'll have like spiced and apple crisp and pumpkin donuts here coming out in the coming weeks. And
not far away. Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's right.
But cherry's great in the winter and all that. So this is sort of some of the selection of donuts. And then I pulled out some selections to give examples of some of our dessert bars that we do. So this is a chocolate lasagna.
Yeah,
It's got a chocolate cookie bottom, a cream cheese whipped center. The chocolate middle is actually a whipped custard, and then whipped cream on top of it with some chocolate curls.
Unreal.
It's really good, awesome. And then we always have chocolate chunk cookies. We sort of joke about what kind of bakery could you be if we didn't have chocolate.
A real cookie?
Right.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I have to try that homemade filling. That's just what it's all about, right? Look at that. It looks just like your traditional raspberry filled donut. But it's not. This is homemade. Tart, like it should be. Raspberry. That is awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, so the bakery is really just a piece of our sort of community of businesses. I cannot go without saying how important Castor Concepts is, which is our family business. It's really the fire to it, and is a big part of why we're doing what we're doing. We really believe that Albion and the residents and visitors of Albion really deserve great things like this, like from scratch bread and great donuts. All those things, that's a part of what you're looking for when you raise a family or find a place to retire or any of those kinds of things. So, so Castor's is really a part of helping to make sure that there's a great quality of life for its employees. It only helps for them in their longevity. And that's, my grandfather started it when he was in his late 60s after he was required to retire when he hit like 63, and he didn't want to just be done. He was still very committed to the community, to providing opportunities for jobs and places for people to work, and that's a part of our mission here, is to continue to do that, to continue to provide employment opportunities, workplaces, and a community gathering space here in the bakery for families to make memories, friends to come together, community people to come and make plans to use some inspiration in this beautiful downtown area as what Albion can continue to grow and be for a long time in the future.
Albion is growing, and you need to come to downtown to see for yourself. Now it's time for one more break. When we return, we visit another business that is key to the redevelopment and local economy to Albion, Superior Street Mercantile. You don't want to miss this. Stay tuned.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all, making sure everyone felt welcome, sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like butter burgers and fresh frozen custard, greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care. Leaving a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
Ace Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves superior quality flat roofing and repair services. We have been in business for over 53 years, and our premium customer service, high-level integrity, and world-class workmanship set Ace Roofing apart from other roofers. Over 53 years of experience, professional and informative, trusted among the customers, guaranteed customer satisfaction. aceroofing/jackson.com or call 517-782-8601.
Welcome back to beautiful downtown Albion. Just down the street from Foundry, Bakehouse, and Deli is Superior Street Mercantile, a 2,500 square foot store that offers over 100 Michigan-based brands, including a dozen from the greater Albion community. Superior Street Mercantile fills the largest void in the downtown, taking up 2 storefronts of a building that dates back to 1884. To tell us more about this unique store is General Manager Joe Verbecki. Joe, what's up, buddy?
Oh, thanks for coming.
Dude, thank you so much,
you
man,
bet,
for
yeah.
having us.
I hear you just at the bakery?
Yes, we were at the Foundry and hooked up all kinds of incredible food, of course. This is not just a regular, typical market. Joe, this place is beautiful.
Thank you, thank
Dude,
you. Yeah, we put a lot of work into it.
It looks like you offer a little bit of everything, and I want you to tell me about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal. So, you know, like right as you walk in the front door, we've got fresh produce, actually different sorts of breads from the bakery.
Oh, yeah.
So those come down a couple times a week. I mean, those are a huge seller for us.
So awesome.
You know, and then we've got, just sort of like a general grocery section.
Yeah.
Where we really pride ourselves on having like, a little bit more of expanded wine selection. We do samples, to highlight some of the different stuff that we have, not just grocery store wines.
Right.
And obviously we've got, we have a liquor license that came with the building, so we've got all kinds of that.
Yeah.
And we really try to feature a lot of Michigan products.
I've noticed.
So I think I was making a list today in preparation for this. We must have almost 100 different Michigan brands.
Oh, it's so awesome.
Yeah.
I've only walked around a few aisles, but I've seen so many cool little things. I mean, just right off the bat, of course, some of the items, the salsas in here, some of those I know are not from far away. And then the coffee I saw too, I mean, awesome coffee selection.
Yeah, so like this is for instance, this is M36 Coffee Roasters. I think they're up out of Whitmore Lake. It's actually a women-owned business.
Yeah.
And this, I just had to restock this Rwandan. It's so good. It's just incredible kind of products that we can get, and it ships here in a day. It's incredible.
So a few things I noticed when I walked in is just like drinks, juices, but little sections of things you could.
Yep. So like a whole Mexican section.
Yeah, whole Mexican section to do foods, but then the Italian with the pasta.
Yep.
And they have all the kids covered for different types of foods, but local. I do see more local stuff, buddy.
Yeah. So like for instance, we've got like Mooville milk. Like all that stuff comes from north of Battle Creek.
Yeah.
We also have their ice cream. So we try to have like a full dairy section, some artisan cheeses that we can get available, still your yogurt and your cottage cheese and stuff. We try to cover all the basics to the best of our ability.
Yep.
And what we notice is we're sort of transforming, because I think everybody's grocery experience now is a huge supermarket, some giant store where you might even have to check yourself out now. You know what I mean?
And you have to walk all the way to the back to get the one thing you need. And who likes to do that?
Right. Yep.
It's so nice to be able to come into a place that, it's not overwhelming, it's not intimidating. It's like a really beautiful looking market, but everything's so open
and what we really
visible.
see is like the senior citizens that still live in town. I think they love coming in during the day. Our employees are awesome. They'll chat them up. They feel like, you really feel like you're part of a small town community.
Totally.
They don't have to wait in line. They can find their stuff. They can ask for help.
Yeah, exactly.
Find what they need and get on their way.
Anyone that walks in here, there's a guarantee there's a large handful of products that are in here that they've never seen before.
Yeah.
So how cool is that? Yeah, you see this when you walk in from the front. You can see these chips and different types of awesome product.
Pop Daddy, we sell just tons of Pop Daddy popcorn and pretzels.
All made in Michigan, by the way.
All made in Michigan. I think they're north of Ann Arbor. We've got Uncle Ray's potato chips from Detroit.
Oh, of course, the staple.
The Great Lakes potato chips from Traverse City.
Heck yeah.
There's just all kinds of stuff. More Pop Daddy stuff over here.
Looks like they have some Michigan whiskey back there, Joe.
Yeah, so Coppercraft, Traverse City, Varchas from I think Troy, Ironfish from up near Traverse City.
Absolutely.
All really,
cool
really
is
solid
that?
stuff.
Check that out. Dude, I wish I was up there right now fishing for trout.
I mean, there's tons of microbrews, obviously, like killer selection from the state of Michigan.
Yeah, so we didn't even come back here, guys, because obviously Michigan, you know what the brewery business is in Michigan, right? I mean, there's a bunch of great breweries. So you got a bunch of them, you can buy the singles. Love it.
So we can do the singles, so you can make your own 6-pack.
Very cool, man.
So even just I think 9 miles down the road, Odd Brothers down in Homer, they can their cider. This turkey pot pie is actually our best seller, and you can see we already need to refill the box.
Yep, there it goes, dude. The turkey pot pies, little mini ham pizza cupcakes. What an awesome idea. Are those exclusive though for you guys to sell?
Those are exclusive for us.
How cool is that?
She actually buys a little Pinot Noir and puts it in the sauce for us. She makes her own. She buys like a little can of beer and mixes it in with the dough.
There you go.
Everything for them is scratch. It's incredible.
Well, tell me about this, buddy.
Ice cream. So Mooville, north of Battle Creek. So they've got their own line of ice cream.
Stella, my daughter, and I went down there and did the little tour of their place.
I hear it's a really cool tour. Yeah.
Wow.
Brown Dog also. That's from Oak Park out of Detroit, and then obviously Hudsonville.
Dude.
Yep.
This is super cool.
So rolled oats, you can roll your own oats.
Oh, dude! Wow.
Yep.
Really?
The oats are from Iowa, but the granary is a Michigan company.
Dude, that's super cool. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Like where you can do that.
He just provided the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah. And actually, like price-wise.
Homemade oatmeal, dude? Like a fresh oatmeal.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I gotta send some to Keaton.
And one of
my
our
son would love that to death.
I guess like one of our family companies, Mitchell Golf, they have a machining tool, but they actually make the rollers that go in the thing.
All right, so Joe's hooked up just a little bit of like a sampler. He's got some local brats, of course, some of those awesome pretzels. But buddy, we have ice cream too.
Yeah, so everything here is Michigan. So we got brats from Ferry Farms down in Litchfield, amazing family farm, so cool. Laughing Fish from Upper Hand Brewery, way the heck up in the UP.
The Golden Ale.
Yeah, we've got Northwoods Black Cherry Cream Soda. If you're not an alcohol drinker, Pop Daddy Pretzels. These are like the smoked Gouda pretzels, so good. I got Willow Greens, mixed greens from just outside of Concord.
Super
organic,
you know. Yeah, of course.
And then
we got some sweets too.
Yeah, ice cream. So you've got Mooville, you've got Tasha's Tornado, which sounds like it's got some peanut butter in it.
Peanut butter.
Yeah, look out. And then I'm a mint guy, so like I've got the Brown Dog Creamery, so that's from Oak Park, just outside of Detroit, and I got the Grasshopper, so
sampling it up Michigan style.
Yeah, so
first, buddy, cheers me to the Laughing Fish,
perfect.
Okay, and to the
cheers.
Mercantile.
Thanks for coming to Albion.
Such a cool place, man.
Yeah.
It was much needed back in the day, and you guys have to be so happy that it's here now. There's just all kinds of great stuff here.
Super proud.
Starting with beer.
Yeah. Cheers.
Laughing Fish. Dude, that's so good. That's actually really smooth.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting it to just be real strong, just because it seems like every microbrew beer is, and it's not. It's actually very crisp.
Yeah, that's great.
It's really good, buddy.
Yeah.
Wow, very good. And now, I want to just try one of these sausages,
For sure, let's go.
This is just like my mama would never put any condiments on it, because she's like, I want to taste the hot dog. But this is the local.
Yeah. You get that
Those
snap.
buns are fresh, aren't they?
You get that snap there.
Wow. Natural casing. Litchfield's an awesome town. I used to have customers there. I delivered, just like I was telling Emily. Such nice people at the diner down there. But I never had any of those.
Yeah, so it's literally the Ferry family. Scott and his wife down there, just an incredible family. Pretzels?
Yeah, buddy, and you can buy those here, right?
Yeah, we've always got them. Yep, we've got them. We've got them in the freezer. We always try to thaw some so that if people want to just take them right home and throw them on the grill, rock and roll.
Man, local, of course, yes.
That's right.
Peanut butter.
You're digging right in there.
Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
You've done this before.
That's good stuff, dude.
I've not had that one, and that one looks good.
It's super good, man. This is what a treat, all these Michigan products, all here, and amongst many, many other things. Thanks, buddy, for everything, and your wife providing all that amazing food in the bakery with all the bread that you can get. And of course, you can buy some of the bread here.
That's right.
And some exclusive frozen products that you guys can get and take home and bake for later, including that turkey pot pie that's in there.
Yeah.
Superior Street Mercantile and Foundry, Bakehouse, and Deli are just two of the many fabulous businesses in beautiful downtown Albion. Be sure to check out their websites, Facebook, and Instagram for more information. Take the short trip to downtown and visit everything Albion has to offer. You won't be disappointed. Until next time, I'm Adrian Sharp, and you've been watching Food Circus.